In this video, I'll show you how to Dockerize Next.js version 16 application. Open your terminal and create Next.js project. We will first create a simple app using Next.js server action that fetches to-do from JSON placeholder API and display it. Now let's Dockerize our app. Create .env.production file. Next.js uses this file by default when executing npm run build to load production environment variables. Now open next config file and set output to standalone. Then create docker ignore file in the root and exclude the unnecessary directories from the build context. In the root, create a file named Dockerfile. We will be using multi-stage build where each stage has a single responsibility. Node.js is required to run Next.js, so we start with Node.js version 22 on Alpine Linux. Alpine is lightweight, which means smaller Docker image and faster deployment. Then set /app as the working directory. We call this stage base, so all the other stages can build on top of it. Now let's define a stage for installing dependencies. Alpine Linux uses a different C library, so we'll be using libc6 compact for compatibility and to prevent runtime crashes. Now copy package.json and package log.json file. This allows Docker to cache dependencies. We do not copy the full project yet because if we change one line of code, we don't want Docker to reinstall dependencies again. To install dependencies, run npm CI. npm CI is used instead of npm install because it is faster, more reliable, and it strictly follows package log.json. This section is called builder stage. Its job is to compile the Next.js application. Instead of reinstalling dependencies again, we reuse them from the previous stage. This saves time and keeps build consistent. Then we copy the rest of the source code. Then run npm run build to create optimized production build. Now let's define the runner stage. By default, Docker runs as root. If someone exploits your app, they get root access inside the container. So we create a limited access user called Next.js. We can name it whatever you want. Now copy the static assets and the production build output from the builder stage into the runner stage. Now we switch to the safe user, expose port 3000 and set the hostname to 0.0.0.0 to ensure Docker exposes the app to the outside world. Next.js generates server.js during the build. So to start the app, use cmd instruction, cmd node server.js. Open the terminal and make sure that Docker is correctly installed in your device. Let's build the Docker image. This command reads Dockerfile and builds an image. To list images, we can use Docker images. We can see our image is created. To create and run a container from that image, enter command docker run -p 3000 colon 3000, where left 3000 port is on your machine and right 3000 port is inside the container where Next.js is running. Now open localhost 3000 in your browser to see the Dockerized Next.js app.